Hello, my name is Carlos, and in this video I want to share my video reflection about the subject of teaching workshop. To start, I would like to share with you what I have as my strengths, my weaknesses, and what I need to continue working on. So to start, I think that some of my strengths are that I have and I consider that I am a creative person. I try to set the environment to teach on a specific topic. For example, I try to first look for a topic and then they come to my mind different ideas in which I can um, afford the topic in order for it to be um, teach well teach I think and funny in certain way, and I mean not funny but like significant, because I think it is important also to be and to provide a significant teaching. Also, I think I have clear way in which I give instructions. Also, I am aware that I have to still working on it, but I think I it is good for me to start. And also, I think I am good at catching the attention of the class, but also I think it is something that I will really notice when I have a real class. But I feel really comfortable with my classmates and with the way they pay attention to me. I think I don't know, I feel really comfortable in that role. And now for my weaknesses, I think I hesitate a lot when I give instructions also. Well, I think I, I provide good instructions, but also I hesitate a lot for avoiding making mistakes, because I don't know, I feel like when I am in the teacher role, I am I don't allow me to make mistakes, and that's something I have to change. I also talk a lot in my classes, and that's something that my classmates says me a lot, and yes, I have to continue working on that. Also, I don't know yet how to move around the classroom, and especially I don't know what to do with my hands. I always put it in my bag, and I think that kind of movements reflect insecurity when I don't feel really insecure. I think in these last classes that I had, I feel more comfortable and more confident about myself and my classes. But this kind of uh, yes, I have to still work on my movements in order to not reflect that image to the class. Also, well, and some things that I need to continue working on is to manage the time, my speaking time, in order to let the students interact more between them and not for me to talk a lot to them. Also, not hesitate, as I said, too much when I try to say something, and find my own space in the class and figure out what to do with my hands during the classes. That's something that I'm still working on. Now, as a contrast, that how I felt at the beginning of the semester and how I feel today. Well, at the beginning of the semester, I was really nervous, but also really excited with the idea of planning and giving my own classes for the first time in my life. And I remember that in my first class, I brought a lot of information and a lot of vocabulary, and that was my first experience with time management. It also helped me become more aware of the amount of information I was putting into my class in relation to the time I had available to complete that activities. And in this first class, I also noticed that I was not moving enough, and that I was only staying in the same place. And also, I think I'm aware of that, and I'm still working on that. And now, at the end of the semester, I feel more confident and I have a clear idea of the activities that I that could or couldn't work for a class, talking about the time and how effective they could be. I still struggling with my movement around the classroom, as I said before, but I am much more aware of the things I want to improve about the body language. I mean, I I am aware of the things I want to change, but I'm not so sure of what to do in order to change it. But I'm still discovering it. And the most important thing is that this semester and this class in specific helped me a lot to confirm that this is something that I enjoy to do and that I want to still improving always because I noticed that I really want to become a teacher. And finally, as a reflection, well, I want to be the kind of teacher that is always looking for different ways to achieve a goal, and I want to motivate students to learn by letting them know all the things they are able to do with their knowledge, especially with this language. And I want to create a warm environment in which students can learn and also pass a good time while they are learning, because I believe that the easiest way to learn something is when you are enjoying it. I would like to keep improving my strengths, well, the things I consider as my strengths, and especially I want to still improving my weaknesses because I am really aware of that. And I think that's it. Thank you.